what today is? It's Q&A Tuesday. I'm here to answer your questions. Thanks so much for emailing them to me, put it on my Facebook page. I really appreciate teaching you guys, and we're all learning together to be better gardeners. So let's get right to it. So let me pull this first question up here. What I have here, I have on our Facebook page, someone posted, I have 2 areas where moss seems to grow really well. I'd like to turn those areas into a formal garden beds. But rather that go against nature, I'd like to leverage it. What mosses would you suggest planting in our area, and what plants or shrubs naturally grow in the same conditions? Well, thanks so much for your question. That's a great question, because sometimes I do have customers that come in that have mossy areas, and where moss grows is in moist areas. So I'm assuming your spot is a shady area. So when you want to put a formal garden in there, you want to look at plants that can take the shade. So we're talking about plants like hostas or astilbes or some pomelium, things like that that are really good shade plants. And other mosses you could put in that are some Scotch moss and Irish moss to add in with that. And if you come in and see us, we can help you design that formal garden. But that's a great question. Thanks so much for that question. Going through the next question I have here. I have a question from Maureen. Do you have anything other than the standard geranium in your greenhouses right now? Is there a trailing type of geranium? Maureen, that's a great question. Here at Barlow's, my dad's passion has always been growing geraniums, so we feel we grow one of the best geraniums around. So what you're talking about is the regular zonal geranium. We carry many different types of geraniums. We carry an ivy geranium, which is a trailing geranium that comes in hanging baskets. You can put in your window boxes and stuff. And we also do carry in cooler times of year the Martha Washington geraniums. But my favorite is that ivy geranium because it can handle the salt temperatures, the salty air, and it can handle the cool temperatures, and it lasts from now all the way into the middle of October. Thanks for that question. So my last question of the day is, this one's from Brian. Brian asks me, Stephen, I'm looking for a rose in my garden. What is the best rose that you suggest, and what is the difference of that hybrid tea rose versus a shrub rose? Well, Brian, roses are a great plant. And just a quick tidbit, we do have a phenomenal selection of roses at Barlow's that we all grow right here at our farm. I'm actually sitting in my rose greenhouse right now. The difference between a shrub rose and a hybrid tea rose is a hybrid tea rose sends out one flower that is used for cutting. Generally has a really good fragrance and it's a nice big flower. A shrub rose is a shrub that's generally used in a landscape, sometimes in mass plantings, and it comes in a cluster of flowers. The easiest rose on the market, Brian, is the knockout rose. It's a phenomenal rose that's both disease resistant and it's forever flowering. Super easy to take care of. I encourage you to come in and check out all our roses, and we can give you some more advice on those. Thanks so much for those questions, and keep them coming. Wait for next Tuesday. We'll have more coming your way. Thanks so much. Have a great day.